Today we are going to look to another important snippet update, and this one is for the recently viewed snippet, and in fact we have completely improved the snippet. Now the snippet opens through a drawer and not anymore through a page, which is far more convenient for your customers to view their recently viewed products all the time and from within all the pages. Also an important update was done to this list here. Now your customers can also add the products directly to their shopping cart. Before this was not possible, but now it is, because we are using a different approach, as we are going to see shortly, through the storefront Shopify API, and in that way we are able to get all these products from your Shopify store. Okay, first we are going to check the installation, and then we are going to check the various options and settings that we have for this snippet. Okay, after you have downloaded the snippet file, double click on snippet. Then we have the two files that we need to add on our Shopify store. But first, also let's open the complementary README file that is inside the package, because we need to look into that. So first, let's open the main section file and copy everything within it. Then from your Shopify admin, go to themes and add the code to the theme you want to install it. Create a new section called KS recently viewed and paste the contents of the file. Then we need to create the snippet file, and for this one we need to call it, and it should be under the snippets. Call it KS recently viewed icons. Let's confirm it. KS recently viewed icons. Okay, and paste the contents of that file. Okay, then we need to do two more changes in your Shopify store. First, we need to open this file, the header liquid file. Okay, edit code, header.liquid, and here we need to find this line here, and we need to add this code just above that line. Make sure it's correctly copied. Okay, that should be fine. Then we need to open another file called header drawer, and this one is a snippet. Header drawer, and here we need to find this line of code. It should be around here. Okay, and here we need to paste the same code almost, but here we need to write as a position here drawer menu item. Drawer menu item. And hit the save icon here. Okay, now that we have done with the file changes, we need to add the section on our Shopify store, the main section file. Here, since we want this the drawer to show on all pages, we need to add it on the footer group so that it can appear on all pages. JS recently viewed. Okay, and hit the save button. And as you can see, the snippet is working fine. The icons is here. Also, the icon that we added on the menu on the bottom is there. And here, as you can see here, it is telling us that the API key is missing or it is invalid. And for that, we need to do something that we are going to check shortly. So the API key that you are going to provide, it needs to be on this field here, on the access token part. Okay, so as we mentioned before, in order for the products that are going to show on the recently viewed list, we need to get those products through the Shopify storefront API, and that is official, as you can see here, storefront API Shopify. That is the official way of getting the data from your Shopify store in a secure environment, and that is done through this GraphQL interface. Okay, so what we have to do here is go to your Shopify store, and then here to the apps and sale channels, develop apps, and we have already created the apps, but let's create another one just for testing purposes. Okay, and then here all we have to do is create app. Then here we need to configure the storefront API scopes. We don't need to do anything on this part, on the admin side, and also it is important to note that we shouldn't use any other app that you might have here, because that app might have admin scopes available, and since we are going to expose the API key on the front end, we want to be our app 100% secure, so all we want to expose through our app is the ability to read the product listing and the product inventory. Okay, so here we need to select just these two options and nothing more, and in this way our app will be able to fetch only this part, the product listing and the product inventory, and nothing else. Okay, hit the save button. And finally, we have to install the app so that it becomes available. After the app is installed, all we have to do here is copy this code right here and paste it here. And normally we should see our recently viewed product. And since we have already opened some products, the list is populated, but normally you should see it first empty. Okay, and that should be all for installation. Next, we are going to check the settings that we have available for this snippet. For the settings, first we have here the color scheme. Normally this can change the whole drawer to different variations if you prefer the style. Okay, then we have here the limit, and this limits the products that are going to show on the list. For example, we have 20 and it will not show more than 20 products on the list. Okay. Then we have here the settings for these products right here. We can change the image ratio. For example, now it's square, and you can choose to either adapt or have a portrait style. Then you have two more options to show the rating here. If you don't want to show that rating, disable it. Also, if you don't want to have this add to cart form here, you may disable it as well. And also choose the button style for this add to cart button here, either primary or the secondary style. And finally, we have a settings to show this text here with this clock icon here, that when these products were last viewed. For example, these two products were viewed moments ago, and this will automatically change after some time. For example, if 1 minute has passed, normally it will show that these products were last viewed 1 minute ago, and so on. Okay, then you have some settings regarding the translation, and you might need to change the settings if you are using another language and not English. And that should be all for the recently viewed snippet. Thanks for watching.